Family Wagwan, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Family, Haiti is going through a lot. Haiti is going through a lot, and my heart goes out to the Haitian people. Them go through a lot, people. Jaja. Now, most recently, you see the Haitian them have to resort to jungle justice because the security forces, the government, not helping them. Nobody stepping forward to save them. And moreover, also them said they don't want help from the UN or anybody, basically. They want to do it them own self. And me look back upon the song Bob Marley do. He say every man have a right to decide them own destiny. But let's listen to this report from Fox 26.
And welcome to The Factor Uncensored, mind-blowing story out of Haiti tonight. Tensions between suspected gang members and everyday citizens of Haiti have reached a critical boiling point. Police in Port-au-Prince say at least 10 of those gang members, and now we're hearing more than a dozen of those gang members were killed by people living in the area. And get this, those gang members were beaten, burned alive in the streets on Monday. This comes after days of fighting between alleged gang members and security agents. Gangs have been growing since the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse in 2021. They controlled an estimated 80% of Port-au-Prince area. Joining me to talk about this here on The Factor Uncensored tonight, co-founder and president of Houston Haitians United, Sledge Leonidas, and a member of the group, Shirley Leno. Glad to have you all here on The Factor Uncensored. It's just mind-blowing, and what we didn't say there was it began Monday morning when the gangs were going door to door, according to reports, trying to take advantage of the citizens there, and then the citizens turned the tables once the police were brought in. Your thoughts on this, Shirley?
Well, first off, thank you, Isaiah, for having us on the show. It's always a pleasure to be here. I will say that given the dynamics of the country of Haiti and the conditions, being that President Jovenel Moïse was assassinated, the current conditions of our country is in turmoil. And let's be realistic here. President Jovenel Moïse, before his assassination, he was trying to push the referendum, and part of the referendum was to allow military and civic service for government protection for the people. Now, being that that is not in place, now you have a situation where the community is exposed. There's no type of protection. I know currently the Prime Minister, Henry, is trying to put some things into place, but at this time we just don't know what's going on. Sledge, feel free to chime in regarding this.
Sure. The Prime Minister, Ariel Henry, is currently running and governing the country. They're supposed to have elections sometimes in 2024, April, July, sometime. Most of the senators and government officials their terms have lapsed, and so basically he's running the country somewhat of a dictatorship, for lack of better terms. Now, the gang leaders that have access to these weapons, first of all, Haiti does not manufacture any weapons. So there has to be port of entry for that. Most of it is coming out of the U.S. from Miami, being shipped there to the country. Most of these gang members, they're poor citizens of the country that are left to fend for themselves due to lack of jobs and infrastructure.
But do you think that gives them a right to take advantage of other people in the country, other citizens who are not involved in violence against?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. What I wanted to touch on was bringing us back to where things started to where they are now, and to bring things full circle. Now the gangs are controlling the country, specifically Port-au-Prince, because there's different departments of Haiti and people are still going there, traveling safely. But in Port-au-Prince is where most of the turmoil is happening. I would say at least a good 90% of the turmoil is there in the capital. Now, the local residents that are there, they're tired. They're tired of the unrest. They're tired of the Haitian government not being able to respond and provide security for them. And because of this bickering, the police and the local gangs are interacting with each other violently, to where there were police officers that were slain, and now these gang members that were captured, they were traveling and they had arms in the van, and there was a blockade that the local police had set up for security purposes and checkpoints, and they noticed these gang bandits, and so they took them and arrested them, and they there's a moment where they do not know how these people got free to the public, but they got a hold of them.
Let's talk about what we see now, which is just mind-blowing. That citizens, some citizens, they call them vigilantes, they rise up and then they take matters into their own hands. When you guys hear about that, that means that it is at wit's end there.
Absolutely. And to our, your point earlier, and, given the timeline in history, when you are in a country where there's no president, when there's no government officials who are ensuring that the safety is there, as a citizen, you are in a position where, okay, I need to defend, I need to make sure that I am safe. Now, I will add that what is going on, that is not okay, right?
Absolutely.
That is not okay.
But do you get that when you have hopelessness and no one to provide the security that you expect under the Constitution?
Well, it is our hope that Prime Minister Henry continues to push the referendum, the 2021 constitutional referendum that President Jovenel was going to put in place, which included military and civic service to protect the citizens of Haiti.
But to let you know, that would take a while to get there. What would you tell the people there in order to, maintain and keep their sanity and their safety and security until we get what the former president initially wanted?
Our alliances.
So, yeah, for sure. The Ariel Henry, the prime minister, had beckoned to the United States, the UN, to send troops to Haiti, police forces to kind of subside the ongoing violence that's happening there. As of right now, the United States and Canada has not decided to do anything in regards to that. Jamaica, Kenya, I believe Rwanda, and Brazil, they all said that they would participate in sending police there to help with the security and the safety and help facilitate peace there in the country right now. But to the citizens that are there, as a father who has children, I would do anything to protect my own. And that's what a lot of these citizens of Haiti have done, and taken that up into their own hands to make sure that their children are fine. But right now, Haiti is in an interesting situation, and I think the international scene has to give some type of response, some type of aid, but we're right here in the American backyard, and I think we have the most power to do something and to bring peace and calm. Now, one point that I do want to make is that now most Haitians do not want the UN involved into the country, so that's why you see the civilians are pushing back towards that, and they want to take things up under their own hands to bring peace and security for their own households.
And may I add, what's happening in Port-au-Prince is not the case everywhere in Haiti. It is safe for tourists to visit. It's just unfortunate that it's happening in Port-au-Prince.
Let's keep Haiti in our thoughts and prayers, people. Let's pray for stability and peace in that country. They are our brothers and sisters. Don't forget. A lot of similarities to Jamaica here, people. There's a lot of similarities to Jamaica. Anyway, tell me what you think in the comment section. As usual, I'm a student in your class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If you like what's going on over here and like this family, go ahead and subscribe. Manners and respect. I'm out.